I'm Sprout, and today's case is simple. Can 5 ingredients actually make a real loaf of bread?
Because before I cook anything, I investigate it. Every ingredient, what it is, what it does, what the evidence actually says about it. And then, yes, we bake the bread. I didn't forget. I just like knowing what I'm eating first. Let's get started. 4 eggs, 8 spoons of powdered milk and certified gluten-free oat flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Okay, so, oats. You've seen them your whole life. Porridge, granola, whatever. But here's the thing. Oats are naturally gluten-free, like, they never contained gluten. You know? They never did. So then, the issue is cross-contamination. Most oat facilities also process wheat, and for someone with celiac disease, that is a real problem. So, certified gluten-free on the label is the one to look for if gluten avoidance is medically necessary. Oh my God. I need to tell you about the part I genuinely love about oats. It is Beta-Glucan. Here's the cool part. Beta-Glucan is well studied. Study after study points in the same direction, promoting healthy cholesterol, and also may help blood sugar stay steadier after meals. Look, I'm not saying eat this bread and everything's fixed, but it is green light from me. Strong evidence.
Ingredient 2. And honestly, this one might be doing more work than you'd expect. You know, in a conventional loaf, gluten does a lot of the heavy lifting, like it holds everything together, traps the air.
Gives the crumb its structure. When you take gluten out, something has to step in and, actually do that job. Eggs step in. 4 of them. They bind. They set. They trap air when you whisk them.
And they give this bread its lift. 4 eggs in this batter are doing what flour and butter and yeast would do. And inside this thing is a genuinely incredible list. Eggs are a complete protein, meaning all 9 essential amino acids. All 9. Can you believe it?
An essential means your body can't make them itself. You have to eat them. So the eggs are doing that work for you. And then there's choline, which, honestly, most people have never heard of, including me, until fairly recently. It's a nutrient involved in normal brain and liver function. And it lives in the yolk, the part people used to throw away. Which, yeah. The research on eggs is pretty solid.
Well studied, strong finding. For me, it is green light, all the way.
Okay, powdered milk time. I know some of you just went, I hear you. But stay with me. It's just milk with the water removed.
That's it. Fresh milk goes in, they heat it gently, the water evaporates, and you're left with concentric solids, not a mystery ingredient, a practical pantry one, and it's doing 3 specific things. It adds protein alongside the eggs, it adds a hint of natural sweetness, and it's a big part of why the top goes golden.
Because the water's gone, everything is concentrated, which means the calcium content is meaningful per tablespoon. It's a genuine source. Now, if you avoid dairy, a plant-based milk powder can work here. The texture may be a little different, but it's a real option. It is yellow light for me. Milk powder can be genuinely useful, as it adds protein, richness, and structure. But if dairy doesn't work for your body, use a certified plant-based milk powder instead. Same idea, better fit for you. Final case file before we bake. Baking powder and salt. Tiny amounts. Big difference. Baking powder is what helps this bread rise instead of turning into a dense little brick. Baking powder activates the instant it touches wet ingredients, so we add it last. Timing really is everything. Most baking powders are gluten-free, but check the label, if that matters for you. And just a note, it does contain sodium and salt. Just a pinch. Not for health claim, just to stop the bread tasting flat. So that is the evidence. Eggs for structure, oat flour for softness, milk powder for richness, baking powder for lift, and pink salt for flavor. Now that we know why they work, let's see what they do together. It is time to bake. Oven on, 350 Fahrenheit, or 175 Celsius. While that heats, we build the batter.
Eggs first. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Whisk until they are pale and properly foamy.
That air is the start of your lift, and we want it in there before anything else joins the bowl. Now, milk powder. Dairy or certified plant-based, depending on what works for you.
8 tablespoons. This gives us richness, structure, and that gentle golden color. Oat flour next. 8 tablespoons. If gluten-free matters for you, make sure the oats are certified gluten-free. This is where the softness comes from. And yes, our Beta-Glucan friend is coming with it. Pinch of salt. Tiny amount. Big difference.
Now mix well. No dry pockets, no streaks, just smooth, even batter.
Now baking powder. It goes last. Always last.
Stir until smooth. And that is it. The reaction has started, so we are not wandering off. Look at that. Pourable, smooth, and ready. Straight into the oven. 350 Fahrenheit, 20 to 25 minutes. And now we wait, which is always the hardest part for me. Is that for you too? Let me know in the comments. That smell, that specific warm bread smell, that is us. That is the timer. Our bread is ready. Look at that crumb. That is the eggs, oat flour, and baking powder all doing their jobs. A little butter. While it is still warm. Yeah, that is the one. 5 simple ingredients, every single one earning its place. See you next time.